Hello, I'm back. And it was a pretty good day. Let's start off with what we ate. Or what I ate, I guess. For breakfast, I groggily made myself an egg and croissant sandwich. It was pretty good. For lunch, our family friend made me beef burrito or tacos from the leftover steak from last night. That was quite good as well. She even cooked one of those fresh tortillas and put butter on it for me, which was very nice. I got a little greedy though. I had a Rice Krispie treat afterwards, one of those small cookies, and two ice cream bars. The mini ones, but still. Too much sweets. I need to take better care of my body. Anyways, after that, for dinner, we had. My mom was going on a fast today. She's doing a 2-day fast right now. One second. There's shoes in my way. Moving those. So my mom's doing a fast. So it was just me and the family friend. We decided to get pizza, but the pizza place we got it at, it was $23 for the pizza, which I guess isn't too bad. But then we decided to get a cheesecake with it. And the pizza itself, I'd say, it was pretty good. I give it a thumbs up. It was pretty decent pizza. But the cheesecake, did not like it. It was really gummy. Like, it was too thick. And when I think of a good cheesecake, I think of a nice, crispy graham cracker crust and a very fluffy, smooth, and light, cloudy filling. I mean, that, in my opinion, that's what makes a great cheesecake. This cheesecake, the crust didn't even taste like it was fully baked. Like, it tasted like completely raw. It was not good. And the filling just got stuck in my tongue for some reason, like peanut butter. And it's like a really bland tasting peanut butter, too. And the worst part was that thing costed $8. And it was for a tiny slice. Man, we were ripped off on that cheesecake. It was overpriced and bad. Never again. Alright, well, anything interesting that happened at work today? Let me think. I was going to get some water after pushing carts outside, and then a pair of eyes were staring back at me. Wait, no. A can was pushed and then fell on the bottom of the beer bracket, because in my store that I work at, we have an alcohol section, and the reason why I was there was because right next to it, there's a door that leads to the cooler, and when it gets warm outside, we get free waters from our job that are put in the cooler so they stay nice and cold. So I was getting that, but I had to cross the path of the alcohol, and I heard that shocking, scary sound of one of the cans falling. and I wanted to know what was going on. So I looked and I decided to open the door, and what I saw were two eyes peering back at me from the other end. It shocked me to my core. I went, "Ah!" and I backed up against the glass bottles that were behind me. But it was one of our newly hired, well, not newly hired, the person moved up a position from their last position, but they had been promoted to GM, and they just gave me a little spook. I was spookified. True story. But then I went up, and they were asking me if I could help getting the can, and they asked, "Is this can of particular beer where it should go?" And I looked at the tag, and it was not where it should go, and I let them know, and they said thank you. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah. So afterwards, I went onward to get the water, and I went off to pushing more carts. There's some interesting little back and forth stuff going on between me and two other coworkers. One of them wants to get their Sunday off because they're going to have a graduation party with their friends and they don't want to be at work on Sunday after they celebrate on Saturday, so they could have a day to kind of chill from the party. And I agreed, but I needed one of my days to be taken off in order for it to work out. And so we talked to our manager, who asked one of my coworkers if they'd be interested in switching out their day with my day. And it was a bit of a long deal, but everyone agreed to switching their days. And now I'm ready to take that Sunday, and I get Friday off instead of Sunday. So hey, an additional day early. Sounds pretty good to me. What else interesting happened? Oh, there was some funny banter between me and our family friend as we were driving. She was driving us, me and her, to the pizza place, and there was, I noticed there was this plane, a personal sized plane, that was going off above our heads, and I said, "Oh wow, there must be a plane place nearby." And then our family friend laughed really hard and said, "Well, plane place? Don't you mean an airport?" And then I said, "Oh, you're right. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't remember what it was called, so I just said plane place because that sounded right at the time, but clearly it wasn't. But it did get a good laugh, so that's nice." Anything else? Waved hi at a lot of good people. And yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, I can't really think of anything else that happened. I did lot. I did sweeps. I pushed carts. I bagged. It was very busy at work today. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'm going to tune out for now. See you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. 1 second, turning it off.